What's going on, guys? So today I have a Yabo to go over, and as the title says, a man bought me a candle and I love it. Yeah, I'm going to explain that. Plus this really cool surprise. This was totally unexpected. Someone just said, hey, I sent you a package, just want to make sure you got there, and it arrived like the next day, and it was really cool. So I want to read this note to you guys and go over this stuff. It says okay to read on camera. So it says, Dear Jeff, my name is Caleb. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Nebraska and have been watching your videos for quite a number of years. I recently got a hold of you on Instagram asking what Balisongs you would recommend for EDC, and I appreciate you getting back to me so quickly. I've always wanted to send something your way as a little thank you, but never found anything that really jumped out at me as something worth sending. I was at the store with my wife today and saw this candle and immediately thought of you. I personally love the way it smells and was going to grab one for myself, but my wife is not the biggest fan. I wanted to throw something knife related in the package, so I threw in a very real model 49 as well. It's yours to do with as you please. The flipping action on it after some oiling and some Loctite is really not horrible. However, the blade is pretty gross. Anywho, I just wanted to finally reach out to you and show some sort of gratitude for the countless hours of entertainment and knife knowledge. Sorry it's nothing terribly exciting. I wish you and your family the best in this crazy year and hope you enjoy the goodies. P.S. I do not have an active YouTube, but I have a small semi-active Instagram. If you want to shout it out, that would be awesome. And all these items were disinfected before sending them to you. Thank you very much again for disinfecting them. That's nice. I do spray everything down still. I'm still very cautious just in case. Doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, whether you think this is a big deal or not a big deal. Hey, can't hurt to be extra cautious, right? So your friend Caleb Covert, and his Instagram is Covert Cutlery. All right, so if you want to check him out on Instagram, see what he's all about, you can go ahead and do so. So thank you, Caleb. When I read your letter the first time, because when I open these things, I usually will read the letter first just to make sure there's no personal information in there. If I have to cross things off, I'll do so. But I was just laughing. I had a good laugh to myself because I'm thinking, here's this guy, and he's in, I think he went to a TJ Maxx because I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, so he's in the store with his wife, and he sees this candle, and he goes, wow, hey baby, I gotta get this candle for this guy on the internet that I know. Like, I don't know how that conversation goes. I'm assuming that maybe she knew that he watched my videos and stuff. I just think it's hilarious. I know that if I turned to my wife and said, hey, Christina, I got to get this candle, or I got to get these flowers, or I got to get this, I don't know, pair of shoes for this dude that I know, she'd be like, what are you talking about? So it's really funny. And obviously candles, they tend to be a feminine thing. They're obviously not feminine. Candles are unisex. Anyone can enjoy a good smell. I'm a huge fan of candles, and my man card has been questioned because of that, and I don't care. I can care less what people think. You like what you like, but a nice candle burning, I'm into it, totally into it. And now that I'm married, it doesn't even matter. So anyway, the candle in question here, I've actually had before and loved. Now this is a smaller version. I had the large version. This is warm tobacco pipe, all right? And if I zoom in here, you can see a little better. So the brand here is DW Home, all right? I believe that's what it is. Could be LW, but I'm gonna say DW. And yeah, these are available at like TJ Maxx slash, what's the other one? Well, there's TJ Maxx, there's Home Goods, and there's another store, Marshall's. Okay, I want to say TJ Maxx and Marshalls are owned by the same people. They're set up like identical. And then you go to like Home Goods, and it's pretty much the same thing. You have like a lot of clothes here, but in the back you have a couple small aisles with like household stuff and kitchen stuff. They have like fantastic random spices and sometimes like honey and different condiments and jams and snacks, and they're just like, they have really cool, interesting things. But there's always a little candle section, and sometimes I will look through it. But the first time when I saw it, the larger version, it obviously caught my attention because it was pipe related, right? And when you smell this, I mean, it says it's warm tobacco pipe. It doesn't, I mean, I don't think it has a specific tobacco scent. Like, I'm not confused, like, oh no, am I smelling it inside of a pipe? It doesn't smell like that. But it has this really kind of warm smell overall. It's a little bit like a nice cologne. but there's something there. It's not specifically like tobacco leaf, but it's just really, really nice. So first of all, thank you so much. I really do appreciate, I mean, again, it's still crazy to me that people are like out and about doing things. They're like, oh, I got to get this for Jeff. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it, and it's awesome. And it's just a very personal touch. It's a really, really nice gesture. And I always appreciate stuff like that. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you going back and picking one up for yourself as well. If the wife doesn't like it, you go into a room that she doesn't go in. You know, if you happen to have a room in the house she doesn't visit, if you happen to have a garage or a man cave or a basement or who knows, a second bathroom that she doesn't really use much, get it for that, because I think you'll like it. It smells great. And the knife he was talking about, because he felt the need to send something cutlery related, is a knockoff Benchmade 49. Now the 49 has the traditional Filipino crisp style blade with a K, and it is like a bucket list knife for me. I've always wanted a Benchmade Model 49 Balisong. I don't think you could even touch one for less than like $1,500 to $2,000. That's no joke. So it's really off my radar. You know, if I like, I mean, I really want one, but not so much so that I would trade half my collection to get one. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. If I ever have an opportunity to do it and it makes sense, then yeah, I'd love to and do a video. But it's not like a knife I'm going out and using all the time, because it has such collector's value. I'd probably flip it for just a couple minutes just to say I did, you know, and then it would sit in my collection. So it'd be a shame to have something of such value just sitting there. So although it is kind of like a unicorn knife to me, I don't have a great, you know, need to go find one, you know, like right now. But anyway, so we have the fake Benchmade sheath here. So this is a full counterfeit, and this is what I was talking about, the difference between counterfeits and clones. This one's a counterfeit because it actually has logos and it's not real. So the fake sheath, open it up. It's actually, I think it came with this. It has a little Torx tool, and that's for the latch. Okay, this latch actually unscrews, so you can adjust the tension, which is kind of a cool concept, but obviously not a Benchmade thing. So it looks like a 4X model. All right, it is a spring latch. You see these a lot, by the way. If you see these knives and it has this type of latch on it, it is not a Benchmade. Benchmade spring latches look nothing like this, not even close. So actually this thing got loose. So let me go ahead and tighten that with the tool here. All right, so I got that figured out. Now that is perfectly snug. So the knife here is again, Benchmade 49 style, I guess, counterfeit. All right, so if I zoom in, you can see we have the fake logo, which is not even centered. He said the blade is gross, and I understand what he means by that. It's not like there's a bunch of dog poop rubbed all over it. It's not that kind of gross. It's gross in like how it was attempted to be made. So you see the grind starts here, which is like random. The logo's off center. The grind's not really centered either. It is only sharpened on one edge, by the way. It's not double-edged or anything. But this is still the closest I've been to a Benchmade Model 49. So yeah, I thought that was really cool though. This is actually, it's important to have things like this in your collection as well, at least for me, because it's a good reference. When someone sends me pictures of things like, oh, is this 42 real? That's when I say, well, no, it's not real. Right off the bat, look at that latch. And I could take a picture of this and say, see this latch? That's not something Benchmade ever did, ever. Ever, 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 ever. So that's an indicator right off the bat. So things like that, it's good to have an example of it. But anyway, I really appreciate it a great deal. Thank you so much, not only for the knife for educational purposes, but also the candle. So like I said, a dude can buy me a candle, and that's totally normal. So that's pretty much it. I just really appreciate it. I thought it was a very, very nice gesture. It's 2020. Who says one married man can't buy another married man a candle? You know what I'm saying? Whose business is it of yours? So anyway, I love it. I think it's awesome. Very cool. And even black. It's even black wax, so it's extra manly candle. But this will definitely get burns, and I will certainly enjoy the smell, as my wife will as well, because she likes this candle when I have the other one burning. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So all the dudes out there, if you're off at the store and your wife or girlfriend or your buddy for some reason takes you to TJ Maxx or Home Goods or Marshalls, it's not a waste of time. Don't twiddle your thumbs in the corner. Go look for cool man candles, because they have them. And they also have some interesting knives too, some kitchen cutlery. I've seen some Languiole knife sets before, which is pretty cool as well. For the knife people out there, I've seen Victorinox steak knife sets, like randomly. Plus, like I said, all the different like kitchen goodies and all these like just random gourmet type foods. It's pretty interesting. So while your lady is looking at shoes and shirts and pants and clothes and all that kind of stuff and all the boring things, there's still stuff for the dudes to go check out. So anyway, thank you very much again. It was extremely thoughtful and very much appreciated. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.